All right, we should be live and public right now. All right, we got 4 viewers. It is Friday, August 28th. 12:12 a.m. What's up, Nature Boy? What's up, Brandon? Yeah, I'm just testing out this setup here late at night. Hey, Thiddy Watt. Can you guys see this all right? What's up, Tristan? What's up, Cheesy Rider? Good morning. Greetings from Thailand. I am super jealous of you right now. This is actually Yonge and Eglinton. Well, it's a little bit north of Yonge and Eglinton. I wanted to try kind of a later night stream, those city TV night walks. Yeah, actually there's a YouTube channel called My Night Walk that replays them. And he actually used some of my footage from night walks that I'd recorded earlier and made some new episodes. Hey, Giuseppe. I'm good. How are you? Hey, Mark. How's it going? Indeed. This is something I'd been wanting to try out for a while. So we are just heading north on Yonge Street for a bit. Somebody else in Thailand. Why should I be sleeping, Action Kid? You should be sleeping. Oh, we got an encounter with a cyclist on the sidewalk coming up. Should I say anything? I'm using more new streaming software here. Let me see if I can flip this camera around. Lunchtime. What are you having for lunch, Mark? Hopefully not cereal. All right, so that works. That's easy enough. Why is it so quiet? It's after midnight. Good evening, Jeanette. Go to bed. This is very much a... Is that you right now, Mark? Oh, pasta. This software has some cheesy animations. And I actually have some more software to test out after this on the next one. Bedtime for you in Vancouver. I knew this would be late. Have a good night, Tristan. So we've got 2 people from Australia and 2 in Thailand already. How's the weather? It's nice and cool right now. It's about 22 degrees Celsius. Hey, only in Antarctica. If it gets too dark or if the quality dips, let me know, guys. Hey, Sean. Thank you, Martin. It's very nice right now. This is the perfect time for a midnight walk. Get 1 coffee, I'll help you. I don't know how long we'll be on tonight. I am north of Yonge and Eglinton in Midtown. Thanks, Mark. Hey, Teresa. Yeah, it's the construction capital of the world, I think. Bangkok's always like that. Greetings, Bob. Hey, Katie. Are any places... I imagine some of the bars are open, but all the bars are to the south. I'm just going to walk north a bit. Then I'll walk south down the other side of the street. Algeria. Oh, greetings, Nicholas. We've got more of a international crowd at this hour. It's after midnight. Can you guys see the title in the stream? Does it say Midtown after midnight in it? Because I edited the title. No? What does the title say? That's weird. I thought I had updated the title. It says Johnny Strides broadcast. This is not what it's supposed to say. I thought I changed that. I'll have to fix that after this walk. It's one little bugaboo to work out. Hey, Teresa. Title is incomplete. Here, maybe I can fix the title right now. I'm not going to be able to see your chats for a second, guys. All right. Is everyone there? It said I lost connection for a second. Can you check the title now on the stream? Maybe just refresh it. The title I see, A Late Midnight Town. What's your favorite month in Toronto? Probably either sometime in spring or fall. Toronto Live, yeah, I just added that title. Sweet. All right. There's some bugaboos to work out. So we've got 3 people from down under right now watching. We lost the we, yes. Whenever I do a test stream or anything, I always give it a stupid title so I'll know that it's not the one I'm supposed to use, but whoops. I'm good, Teresa. I had a lazy day, then I went out and I filmed a couple of videos on the very west end of the city today. Clayton. Thanks, Clayton. Yeah, it's about 22 degrees Celsius. I think I actually just had a cup of tea. Yep, it's a weekday night. Even if it weren't COVID, this would be kind of similar. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about the amount of data I'm using because I've got it on a variable bit rate. So it's just going to crank it out as high quality as it can. So I might burn through all my 50 gigs on this one walk alone. We'll see how this works out. What do you do for a living besides the YouTube videos? Well, I'm taking some time off work right now, but you could say I work in finance. Should Yonge have bike lanes? That would be a good idea. 50 gigabytes is $125 Canadian plus tax, so a little under $150. Eglinton is to the south, and maybe I'll turn around and go to the other side and head down. Because there's not a whole lot this way, and there's actually some bars and stuff going on the other side of the street. So if you guys are up for a little jaywalking, Canada pays the most. We do. Our prices are ridiculous. Jay striding. Indeed. We're going to play chicken with the next car. I'm going to take it head on and jump right over it. Run if you... I'm not too worried about if people look sketchy. Hey, as Action Kid says, jaywalking is socially acceptable in New York City. Yep, we're going to head down to Eglinton right now. so we can take a peek at the construction. Hey Erika, you're very welcome. Not many cute It's Friday morning, Thursday night. There's not going to be a whole lot of people out, and we are in the middle of a pandemic still. Yep, it's not strictly enforced here, Paul. If people don't wear a mask, then so be it. All right, I'm going to do something. Did you guys just see a stupid ghost right now? You should make a video. Yeah, I'll do all the stations on line 4 at some point. Hey Mona, very quiet. The police. I thought I could do something here. Do you have any clue when life will be back to normal? Probably not till next year, to be honest with you. I highly doubt we'll see things normal this year. Good morning, Susan. What's with the home? I was actually by Trinity Bellwoods today, and it was basically a full-on tent city. I had never seen it like that before. So there is a very concerning homeless problem right now. What are you going to do again this Friday night? I don't know. Maybe I'll record a video. I want to do a video on either Friday or Saturday night. Here's where I used to get my hair cut. I used to pay, about $50 with a tax and a tip? But now that we found that place in the other stream for $8 in Chinatown, I think we're going to try that next. Greetings, Perry. Don't go to Rosedale Heights secret stairs. Yeah, that's probably worse than you going to the hole at this hour. Show us the north. You mean the Toronto Collegiate? If I go to that school, we're going to skip a lot of the bars and the fun stuff. I don't know 69. I don't mind going into shopping malls, but going into stores itself or places like galleries, I'm not too keen on doing that. I'm on Yonge Street. We're heading south. I was heading north, but now we're heading down to Eglinton. Saskatchewan. I can't say I've ever been to Saskatchewan. Yep, Mark, we're quite lucky. The streets are very pristine right now. And Nature Boy, I'll try to do a walk through the bridle path at some point. I want to see Patek Philippe shop. I don't know what that is. I grew up in Port Credit in Mississauga. Have a good night, Teresa. Mississauga boy. Hey, as soon as I graduated university, I moved out of Mississauga. Yep, I lived right on the border between Port Credit and Lauren Park. Greetings, Frank Cody. Kenya. I'd love to go there sometime. I'll do one closer to downtown at night at this time on Yonge Street. This is really just kind of a test. Which area is TS? Jane, it really depends on your budget, to be honest with you. Nope, I went to Lauren Park Secondary School. Yeah, there's a fair number of vacant stores coming up, and I don't know if that's because of the virus or not. Wandering Wolf? No, it's very not cheap. Yonge Street is very long. Mona, funny story, I actually used to own a house in Milton. Did you hear about the new short-term? Well, the last ones I heard was that they're pretty much clamping down on them. Why did I move from where, Jane? Would you ever do a walk through a real paradise? I've done that several times. I've even done one late at this hour. Milton was a bit too suburban for me. I went from Milton to straight downtown in the St. Lawrence Market area. Yep, we're after midnight. Somalia, that's far. And Shoppers Drug Mart is open. Hey, Vera. No, I don't think so. All right. That guy there seems to be kind of going around the same speed as me. Oh, he's finally gone in somewhere. That's good. I was getting a little paranoid. Yeah, that's an excellent shopper card. It means, sure, every car is a supercar if you want it to be. Clayton, I think it is actually. Yep, that's Absolute Comedy Club and the Rose and Crown. Although I don't think I'm not sure if comedy clubs are open yet. Well, that's the most popular bar in the area. That's correct, Tyler. Not really. I've never been to Seattle. And I don't know how Action Kid holds this thing. It's quite heavy. Ooh. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, David. Do you think the city will ever add bike lanes? That would be nice. And we're gonna go check out the crosstown construction. Have you been in South Korea? Mona, 안녕하세요. 이름이 뭐예요? Yes, I have been to South Korea for quite a long time. I don't know a real paradise. Oh, buffering. Uh-oh. It gives me a warning whenever the... I can try memes. I don't believe we have Susan. I think it's 2 weeks still for new people entering. Let's get a look at this train wreck of an intersection. There were a few Harleys that just went by, I think. Lots walk, make you slim. I have, but not for a while. Alright, so this is kind of the main Midtown intersection. My phone, this gimbal doesn't like when I try to look up with it. So guys, let's head south here because it doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on to the east. Oh, construction's not a season, it's just a permanent thing in Toronto. But this intersection has been a train wreck. Gio, I did a beach walk not too long ago. I'll try to do another one, but I was thinking of actually doing a live stream from the beach. Toronto looks like a cyberpunk city. 고맙습니다, Mona. Or I guess if you're a close friend, you say 고마워요. Yes, we found an international late night audience, Mark. Oh, looks like people are always asking me about that McDonald's. All right, that guy does not seem stable, so we're just gonna wait for a second. Stanley, scared? No, and I have 180 people to call 911 if something happens. Well, sorry about that, Katie. All right, I don't think I want to get too close to what's going on here. They are a Red Robin? Alright, I'm gonna go back to Yonge. There was a guy just kind of swearing to himself, looking a bit not stable, so I just decided to wait him out. I think our per capita and total murder count was drastically lower than those cities. There's a lot of people saying Toronto is dangerous, but it's not at all. So now we are heading south towards Yonge and Davisville. Jesse, I think it would, but I'm not too comfortable filming in what's basic. Well, maybe St. Lawrence Market is different. That might be a place where I could do that. You should do a mukbang. No, I will not be doing that. I think there's plenty of people on Twitch doing that. Oh, thank you. I got a place in South Africa. The Mandarin is open for takeout. And right now it's not open. That's kind of a neighborhood institution. Why not go to the Roehampton Hotel? You stay away from the east. People get murdered there almost every week. What's for lunch in Bangkok? Mona, I just did that recently. And I did Leslieville and the beaches. Do you think the crosstown? That's about 50-50, Justin. And if I were in Bangkok right now, I would probably head up to Terminal 21 in Sukhumvit and eat in the food court at the top there. Thank you, 69. You can visit. These are the Midtown towers. But every time I try to look up with this gimbal, it kind of fails. Oh, there we go. I got it pointed up. Have you visited? I have not visited Macau. Which is more beautiful, Vancouver or Toronto? That's, if you're into nature, I would say Vancouver. For urban built environment, I would say Toronto, hands down. The CN Tower is in sight, but it's way, way down there. Here, you guys might not even be able to see it. Thanks, Mohammed. I don't think you can see the CN Tower. I can see it. Tyler, it is, but when you get to... There are some places that are pretty suburban in Toronto. Jumbo, I live around here at Midtown. So this is a very lazy stream. I just walked out of my apartment. Very little effort went into this one. Please do a beach walk live. I'll do one at some point, Jill. Aaron, I just kind of was looking for a hobby and decided to straight up copy what Action Kid was doing. No, I will not be talking to strangers at this hour. I am south of Eglinton, and there's the old art shop on the left. I'm going to record a bike ride around the islands. That might be an idea for tomorrow. That would be cool, Clayton, but I'm not sure technically how to pull it off unless I had like my Microsoft Surface on me broadcasting through OBS, but that would be a heck of a technical setup for a live stream like this. Tyler, I walk like a ninja. That's the secret to keeping these camera angles stable. That's why I don't. I have 50 gigabytes though. Although I think my bitrate might be too high on this particular stream. I'm hoping I don't burn through most of my data on it. Gemma, the weather's quite nice. They did, Vera, and their other shop just closed as well. So now there's no more art shop in Toronto. Did you ever find anything about the pink box? Yep, it's a university project. It was originally with Foodora. But now Foodora has exited Canada, so the university is just carrying it on yourself. Rick, this is, believe it or not, a Galaxy S8 Plus. This is just my smartphone, which I refuse to replace. Have a good night, Nature Boy. Greetings from Zimbabwe. Wow. Thanks, Botwell. Action Kid. Have a good night, buddy. Sorry I missed your live stream tonight. I was out filming myself. A video I'm currently uploading right now at home. Probably that one, Jonathan, but I don't think you can take that one on weekends. Oh, greetings in the Philippines. Where in the Philippines are you, Jan? Yeah, Jessica, greetings in Korea. Buffering or temporary? 안녕하세요, Jessica. What's the weather like in Saskatchewan, Mona? Greetings in China. Wow, Wandy, you must be using a VPN, right? Because last I checked, YouTube was blocked if you didn't use a VPN. When are you going to bike ride on Danforth? I will do that soon. I think they're still finishing up the new lanes on Bloor Street. You pay $120 for 20 gigabytes. I pay $125 for 50 through TELUS. Greetings, MJM. 25 minutes. Jeanette, have a good night. No sports cars. Probably not at this time. Greetings in Brazil. There's skis and bikes. Gotta wait till Friday. I'm probably gonna walk south and then loop back up north. Maybe not on Yonge Street. Maybe I'll take a different street, but this isn't gonna be like a marathon 2-hour stream. Don't know, Red Robin. You're welcome, Jesse. I'll do another one where I get a better look at the houses. Justin, they're installing a new ATC signaling system. 24-hour stream incoming. Nope, I don't think I have the data for that. I'm a little worried I'm using too much data on this one, just because I have the bitrate set to be max. That is a St. Louis Bar and Grill. I'll be going to the island soon, Arfin, but I'm going to do them as a cycling video, just because I think it'll be a bit boring to do a walking video in the style that I do. I don't think TELUS, Rogers, and Bell are ever getting subway access under their current arrangements. Only Freedom has signed up for that. Thank you, Joel. What kind of bike do you have? It's a single speed, a KHS Urban Soul from 2014. Well, the TTC hired a third party to set up all the infrastructure in the subway, and then they lease out that to the various providers, but only Freedom signed up for it. So that makes Freedom pretty much the best provider now downtown, ironically. It went from the worst to the best. Is there a no, there is no stage 4. Stage 3 is it. Thanks, Jojo. I think we just might be in stage 3 for a while. Stanley, I'm not a fan of it. It's got that built-in lens cover. I've already been through 2 on my GoPro 7. So the fact that if you break it, you have to replace the whole camera, that's pretty ridiculous if you ask me. It's a very greedy move by GoPro. Paul, thank you, Paul. That's the second. Super chats are a little slow tonight, but I don't really ask for those, so that's cool. Thanks, Paul. Stanley, I had 2. They weren't broken, they were just like cracked, or one of them was scratched and one of them cracked. But the thing is, you could just go on Amazon and order a new one for the Hero 7, but for the Hero 8, you can't. You're right, Paul, and guess what I'm going to do on my balcony after this? It's a nice night. Yes, but GoPro Plus is kind of expensive. That's like buying Apple Care. So I just opted to switch to DJI. I was hoping to go to Ottawa this summer, Philip, but travel plans are on hiatus. So it looks like it'll be next spring when I can get out to Ottawa and Montreal and hopefully New York. And with any luck, somewhere nice and sunny and far away this winter. Somewhere like Thailand or Vietnam, but that probably won't be till January or February at this rate. Mexico, that would be cool. Never been to Mexico City. Oh, it looks like the Wallace Gastropub is open. And I think Kramer's just up ahead is going to be open. Thanks, Joel. Which city have you been to that reminds you? I don't know. I don't think I've ever been to another city like this. I would say probably New York, just because it's hands down the only other city that is close to being as multicultural as this. It is 12:51 a.m. Don't go to East Central Alberta. Actually, this is kind of normal for Midtown at this time. You really couldn't tell a difference. I'd say it's a coin flip, Stanley. Philip Bernhardt, 99 cents. Thank you, Philip. All right, you guys have bought me a drink for after this walk. Well, I'm just going to take one out of my fridge, but still. I hope so too, Joel, but not just Toronto, but the whole world. I should do more cycling videos. Greetings in Panama. All right, I don't really want to go any further south than this. Thank you, Jared. We are now on Davisville Avenue. take the subway back to Eglinton. That'll cost me $3 and I'll lose the signal. I was thinking maybe you're not close to I will not be going down to Dundas. I'm very much... Yeah, I'm on Davisville right now. This is Davisville Avenue. I don't know how much of a stream delay there is. Take an Uber back. Stanley, I'm kind of weird with my brands. I would take a Lyft. Ever since I got back from 30 hours of traveling at the airport and Uber pulled up $50 to get home and Lyft pulled up $32, I've been a Lyft person ever since. Yep, I'm going to go over to Mount Pleasant, I think, and then back up to Eglinton, and then we'll walk back to Yonge and Eglinton, and that'll be it. Stanley, they're usually about the same, but just in that one instance, Lyft was way cheaper. And a little trick is you should always have both Lyft and Uber on your phone, because the apps have permission to see each other. So if you have one, it'll see that you have the other app, and it'll actually throw you more discounts to use it. Thank you. Greetings, Sylvan. We're going down a bit of a sleepy street, but it's only going to take a few minutes, and then we'll get to Mount Pleasant. Mona, it seems you've been everywhere in Toronto. Let's go get a little wet. Do you always tip your... I do. When I come from the airport, I usually tip $5. Otherwise, I usually take a share, like Uber Pool or a shared Lyft, and then I'll just tip $2. I believe it is, Jessica. You can see firsthand yourself right now. Yes, Jill. I will do that. Do you have any more APP hacks? You mean A&W hacks? I know it looks a bit sleepy now, guys, but just give me a minute and we'll be back down another main retail stretch. So you would take Lyft, Uber, every single time, Stanley. I'm just picky with my brands. For the longest time, I would only take Pepsi or drink Pepsi for some reason. So I always kind of gravitate towards the number 2 brand for some reason. Thanks, Glenn. Welcome to the channel. I really just started as a hobby, and I won't lie, I copied the Action Kid. No Coke. Tara, Pepsi all the way. And I can't tell you why, because if I'm thirsty, I'm equally satisfied with either. And on the diet front, Diet Pepsi destroys Diet Coke. You can't really even compare those two, can you? You should do a tour of Vaughan. I will, Justin. I plan on actually getting around to most of the subway stations at some point. So damn good for a diet. Uh-oh. You just gave me a stream buffering warning. What's your favorite part of that? I'm going to be sounding like a broken record answering the same questions over and over. What's up, Sean? Thank you. Glad you enjoyed the videos. Clubs are open. Bars are open. Clubs are not. I know, Tyler, diet is no good, but you know what also is no good? Having 9 teaspoons of sugar in a normal pop. Stanley, I don't. Just because I ordered a quarter pounder combo once that was like $8.99 or $9.99, and with tip and tax it worked out to be over $20, which was quite ridiculous. So I just use an app called Ritual and go pick up my food. Where are you now? T3, we just went down Yonge Street and I'm heading over to Mount Pleasant. Do you guys want to take a shortcut through the park? It's going to be pretty dark. If we can't see anything, I'll back out. All right, let's check out a park late at night. Mona. Are you serious, Mona? Did that just happen? Mona! 고마워요. Oh, 친구 Mona, thank you. That's incredible. Guys, Mona is the Super Chat King. I've never had one that big before. Thank you. Thank you, Caesar. I'm going to be very careful when I go through this park. Mona is the boss. But that's not to demean anyone that didn't send a super chat or sent a smaller one, of course, but extra big thanks to Mona. That is many boba drinks. You just covered your next 3 ritual orders. Oh, it covered more than that. It covered a third of my data. Caesar, who do you follow in New York? All right, guys, we're going to do what is hopefully not a sketchy park walk. Are you guys ready to go through the park? Justin, I don't like the idea of powered vehicles in bike lanes. Oh, there goes my gimbal. One sec, guys. And through the park we go. Which park do you chill in most of? I would probably say Riverdale. Riverdale West, or no, Riverdale East. Why would I run and scream if I see someone? There's like a 90% chance they would just be walking their dog. Although if something does happen, this will be my official will and I leave everything to Mona Jung. Which park is this? This is the Sharon, Lois, and Bram playground. Greetings. Maybe I should do more late night park streams. This is kind of fun. Imagine if I just shrieked really loud right now and started running and then turned off the stream and ended it. You guys would be pretty freaked out, I bet. It is 1 a.m. and I legitimately can't see in front of me. So we're gonna get out of this park and head to the street because I really can't see anything. Like, I can't see where I'm walking. I'm walking across the field here. It's not even a path. I remember that movie, Jonathan. Is that a donkey? Sorry guys, it's hard to watch the chat while I can't even see my own feet. All right, we're almost out. Ah, we did it. See, that wasn't so bad. Maybe you can use bone identify. Then your view count will jump to 500. We've been stuck at 199. Actually, can you guys tell me what, oh, 201. I thought maybe the view count was stuck. But we've got, yeah, this is Yonge and Davisville. Sorry, Mount Pleasant and Davisville. 203. It's a very pleasant night. Go to this. I'm not going to go to Mount Pleasant. I don't even think Mount Pleasant Cemetery is open. Walk like an, no, I'm too busy walking like a ninja to keep the camera smooth. I thought I had something. All right, Mona, this is for you. Thank you, Caesar. Go to the cemetery. Why? All right, let's Hey, Deborah. Are you just around the corner from here again? All right, we are on Mount Pleasant because Mona said so. Johnny Balls of Steel. Well, I am right now using the Osmo Mobile 3. And just my luck, the Osmo Mobile 4 just came out. Good morning, Holly. That's true, it is morning. 3 a.m. is the time of spirits. Do you ever question why you're... No, not really, Red Robin. Indeed, walk, ride, fly. It's got that kind of gimmicky magnet clamp, right? Favorite restaurant in this area? Go to Duplex. Duplex at Orchard View. Are you trying to take me to my home? Yeah, and you know what happened, walk, ride, fly? This one, the Osmo Mobile 3, went on sale yesterday for $109 in Canada when I paid $139 for it the week before. So I talked to Amazon and I said, can you refund me the $30 difference? And they said no. Then I said, I'm going to return this and then buy it again for $109. And they said, okay. So they paid for me to ship back a perfectly good Osmo Mobile and then ship me a new one for $30 less. To me, that's kind of dumb. Like Best Buy would just refund the difference. Smartphone or camera out. Uh-oh. Oh, I just went by the Regent Theater? I did. Good catch. There we go. So we are in Midtown, east of Yonge Street. Yonge and Eglinton's like the main Midtown stretch. This is a very secondary retail street in Midtown. Have a good night. Yes, walk, ride, fly. There's no subway on this street and there's barely any bus service, which is weird. It's kind of one of those low-rise, mostly residential neighborhoods. I think the people that live here like to keep it on the exclusive side. Maybe, Jonathan. Have a good night, Abdo. Deborah, I don't know about that. Walk, ride, fly, we're probably a good, from here, probably 50 minutes. We're way up in Midtown, although it's only about a 25-minute subway. Aren't you scared right now? I am not scared. Yeah, we're in Midtown. Guys, Walk, Ride, Fly has a channel not too unlike mine. He's based in New York City. He's even done a walk that appeared on Action Kids channel. So if you guys are interested in checking out another channel, check his out. He does streams as well. Have a good night, Alex. Although Walk, Ride, Fly, when will you do the riding part and the flying part? Because I don't think I've seen those two yet. So far it's just been walk. Zoom meeting. I think, oh, riding trains. I thought ride meant like bicycles. That makes sense. Fly away. No blue bus. There is no blue bus on Mount Pleasant. And it's too early for the blue bus. I think it comes on, starts after 1:30 when the subway closes. Indeed, Mona, but this area honestly would be like this normally. You can see here, this would all be set up as a sidewalk restaurant. Hey, Sean. Tell Jack hello back. But obviously it's not. Johnny strides and stumbles. Although I won't say any more than that. All right, Paul, have a good night. We are eventually getting up to Mount Pleasant and Eglinton. Good night, Susan. Thank you. How much data used? I don't know, Rick. I've set this one to use maximum best bit rate, whatever that means. So I have a feeling this walk is going to use a few gigabytes at least. Thanks, Godfrey. Say hi next time. Oh, we're going to visit the Roehampton Hotel. I think we're just going to stick to Eglinton. Good luck at the Mount Pleasant Eglinton intersection and 7-Eleven store. We already had some fun in front of 7-Eleven tonight. Thanks, Mark. Let me see if I can sorry guys, I'm just looking for something on here, but I can't see it. I don't know what I'm doing. Whoops, I just pressed something, sorry. Yep, that's another theater. I'm having trouble getting this gimbal to point up. So you'll just have to take my word for it. No, this is Mount Pleasant. Johnny, check your back. Check my back? Okay, let's checking. Nobody back there? Yep, I've been through a number of different gimbals, the Hohem iSteadyX, the Theutech Pocket, and now we're on my second Osmo Mobile 3. Thank you, David. Tokyo, White Rabbit. I love Tokyo. Where in Tokyo are you? Tokyo is probably the city outside of Toronto I've been to the third most in my lifetime, believe it or not. Toronto would be number one. Bangkok would be number two. And Tokyo would be 3. I don't, actually, no, I can't count Toronto because I live here. And I can't count Seoul because I used to live there. So Tokyo would be number 2 by far. Bangkok would be the first, which is surprising. You think it would be in a major American city. I don't see any spirits, do you? I do smell garbage though. Really, Deborah? I don't know if we can trust what you say. 2 stations away from Shibuya. That's awesome. Ooh, there goes a Can-Am. 2 Can-Ams. My first time ever in Tokyo. I stayed at Shibuya. It is walk, ride, fly, except nothing's open. What about good old England? I would love to visit England. I have family there, and yet I've never been. Sorry. Mona, I honestly can't disagree with that. I love Seoul so much. I went there for a year and I ended up spending 5. Seoul is a very nice complement to Tokyo. If you're into giant mega cities that are unlike anything we have in the West. Someone shouted out Dollarama. I need to see that Rosedale Hidden Path. I have only been to airports out west, unfortunately. I'm very well traveled around certain parts of the world, but sadly, Canada is not really one of them unless you count east of Toronto. It's 1:15 a.m. With any luck, I'll be all over the country next year, and I'll be sure to bring my super rich data sim with me. How can Toronto acquire more green spaces? Toronto, actually, if you look at Toronto from above, it's a very, very green city. Good luck with class, Harleen. And here is the Granite Brewery. Great food, very great beer, but they had probably the worst service I've ever been given in my life. So I will not be going back there. I'm kind of spiteful with those type of things. Mona, I did. First I lived in Singamo, which is in Gumho-dong, and then I lived for 1 year, and then I went back and I lived in Gangnam Station, Ilbon-chulgu, for 4 years, and an office tel there. And I worked for Sogongdae. Marrows. I don't know about that. I have not been to India. I would like to. Hey, Pam Rosina. I did eat it. I ate at the Wahlburgers. I think it's on John Street. Do you speak Korean? 한국말 조금 하세요. That means I speak a little. Yeah, Mona. Mona now owns me, guys. I have to do whatever she says. Our call, I think they're opening, but it's going to be part-time. There's the new Crosstown station going in. Have you ever been? I've been to LA. I've been over or around the US more than Canada, to be honest with you. I would love to go to India. Greetings, Josh, in Kentucky. The LRT will be ready 2026. I think the under on that leans towards the over because there's been a lot of empty promises on this thing. And if they stuck to the original plans, it would have been a subway. What's your favorite US city? I'm going to say New York or Boston. I just like the East Coast cities. Your parent? Well, I only have one parent now. But My mom is in Niagara Falls. I lost my dad last year, but he was in Niagara Falls as well. Greetings from Trinidad and Tobago. Oh, John, downtown, maybe like the financial district, but once you go beyond, there's no shortage of parks downtown. Thank you, Tara. This is heading west on Eglinton. Sorry to hear that, Mark. Mona is flirting. I think if you add up some of the others who have given super chats, they're also in the neighborhood of $50. I've had some very, very, very amazing viewers. I'm hoping to do Niagara Falls soon. Cookie. We're over an hour right now. Peace and greetings from Chile. Thank you, Jose. And we have just come across the holy grail of fast food restaurants. If you guys watch my videos, you would know how excited I am to see that it's open. Clifton Hill is cool. It's got a kind of kitschy, touristy Vegas kind of vibe to it. I'm not a huge bubble tea fan, John. They do, Deborah. Colombia, greetings. I still haven't even tried Chick-fil-A. I'm just too much all about Popeyes. Chick-fil-A can suck it. Well, no, they can't, but I don't have any reason to go there. All right, let's head to the north side. I think it'll be a bit more interesting. This is Red Path. Have you ever considered doing... I kind of am right now because I'm taking a very extended time off from work, although I'm not exactly working full-time hours on YouTube. I'm just kind of enjoying my time off and doing this on a whim whenever I want, because that's kind of the idea. Are you into fire? I don't know what that means. Like Beavis and Butthead are into fire? What's up, Iconic? Sorry if I offended any Chick-fil-A Army fans out there. I mean, the retire early thing, that would be cool. Aren't you tired? You know, I went very far from downtown today. It took me an hour and a half to get to where I recorded a video. Whenever I hear the word fire, I think Beavis and Butthead. I think that's a pretty normal reaction for someone my age. Everything relates to something from the 90s, whether it's Seinfeld or Ren and Stimpy, Beavis and Butthead. I can't believe this place is still in business. Cast Fire. It's a cool bar. But it's always at a fraction of capacity, and they somehow survived this pandemic. I don't even think Sweet Jesus here survived the pandemic. Do more of those videos. I think it was open. Have a cup of... Mona, I'm going to have more than a cup of coffee thanks to you. Yep, but this Sweet Jesus closed. This is a La Carnita. The thing is, Sweet Jesus was really just an ice cream shop for the Instagram crowd. I am walking towards Yonge. We have a winner. Your favorite place for pizza? There's a place in Midtown called Classico that's really, really good. Katie and Gloria, I will try to show both. Keejin, no, it's not. I'm sleeping but listening to you. Go to bed. I certainly wouldn't want to listen to myself. Jaywalk is legal, but don't. Okay, so let's stay on this side of the street. The other side is more likely to be sketch. Ooh, there's a fresh here. I had forgotten about that. That's correct, Joseph. That place is excellent. No, I haven't, Mark. I have had Kintan. I'm a big ramen fan. Can you do the Port Union Trail on Sunday? Maybe another Sunday. What's up, Chand? There's Kintan. There's another ramen shop just north of Yonge and Eglinton called Tumbuku, which is really good. Mary Jane, I think it's 21 or 22. Good night, Metropolis fan. Do I have something to say good night? I thought I did, but there you go. I couldn't find good night, so happy birthday. Snow Dog Japan. I love Japan. Someone asked me, have you been to? Yes, I have been to Hong Kong, Perry, although they should not be riding on the sidewalk. Although I'm not sure I'll go back to Hong Kong given the current climate. We'll need things to politically stabilize there a bit more than they are now. I have some friends that are actually fleeing Hong Kong. Yeah, I said that, Clayton, so they could hear me. I'm kind of a dick in that sense. Whenever I walk by someone doing something, I'll make a comment to somebody out loud so they can hear me. Can you do a video around Finch? I can. There's the cleaners. Oh, our bicycle riders are getting off at McDonald's. This might be awkward. Indeed. Give him a piece of your mind. You can't really teach someone like that much. We are back to Yonge and Egg. See any new movies lately? Nope, I have not. Yes, this is the construction capital of planet Earth. There's constantly high rises in this area, along with the LRT they're building. I don't know. Greetings in St. Paul. When I'm making my way back home right now. All right, we're gonna jaywalk. Okay, so I'm now heading north. I'm on the west side of Yonge Street. We haven't been here yet tonight. Jesse, Toronto has more so than any other city in North America. Consistently more high-rises and skyscrapers than New York. And this is where Johnny Stride starts walking home. I've still got to do or finish off my video for tomorrow morning. I'm trying to release a video at 9 a.m. EST every morning. And occasionally I'll be releasing one in the evenings and doing random night streams. We put you on the bigger screen. That's the way to do it, Mohammed. Someone works at Cineplex, I saw. I have, Deborah. You make ramen and curry? That's impressive. I tried to visit you last live stream, but you didn't come out. We were standing in front of your house. You disappointed 230 people. And there is Urban Outfitters, which used to be an H&M. I kind of wish it were still an H&M. Not a fan of fast fashion, but sometimes it's just really convenient. And we're almost back to where this whole night started. I'm really curious to see how much data this used. Where is the Yonge and Eglinton Lobster Man? Oh, you mean the cowboy who wears the Oasis Aqua Lounge t-shirt? He's a really nice guy, actually. And I saw him tonight. Don't go broke, buddy. That's true, John, but back in 1965, heritage buildings were just kind of old buildings. They didn't know they were worth preserving at that time. Looks like the Rose and Crown has closed. There used to be a place in this development called Korean Cowboy, which is very missed. Thank you, Mark. Yes, it's 1:30. You went to the wrong house. That's very true, Deborah. You know I'm not being serious. Thank you, Mark. Would you say it's cool enough for jeans? Yeah, now during the day today, no, it was much too hot. It was like 28 at some point, but at night, yeah, it cools off quite a bit. Where are you going? I don't know tomorrow. Maybe the islands? That's kind of the half of the fun of this, is I have some places in mind, but I don't actually have a set plan until I do it. When does it start to get cold in Toronto? About a month from now, it'll really start to cool down. And starting in the summer at night. I'll show you how stupid I look. Please go to the bluffs. Whoa, this... I think it's because I got the... There we go. I think it's because I got this Jack. Hey, Roland, you caught the very end of the stream. I'm going to stream for about a minute, and then we're going to say goodnight. I don't know if there's a shelter, but there's definitely a lot of homeless people here. All right, guys, I'm giving the official 1 minute on this stream. Have a good night, Josh. There's a sad pig to commemorate the end of the stream. Thank you, Johan. I don't know why there's an advertisement now on the stream. Have a good night, Sahir. What else can I do here? Good night, KD. Good night, Holly. I just want to say thank you to Mona and Philip and Paul and Clayton for the super chats. Mona, huge thank you. You're awesome. And thank you to everyone who has signed up for Patreon and who just watched in general. Because you guys are watching and supporting the channel, I keep making videos. Without that, there would be no reason to continue. So tomorrow morning, since you guys stayed around to the end, the video, providing it uploads properly, you're welcome, Deborah, should be through an area of Toronto called Long Branch. And if I'm bored, I will do a live stream tomorrow. If not, I'll do one for sure on Saturday or Sunday. I just don't know the time. All right, guys, there are links to Instagram and Patreon, maybe not in the description yet, but thanks for watching, guys. And have a good night.